Hello there! My name is John G and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I make my infamous series of videos, K-pop Demon Hunters, but nobody can sing. A lot of people have asked me to do a tutorial like this, so let us sit down for the show because I'm going to show you how it's done. I've heard this question many times before. John, what application do you use to make these videos? The answer to that is Logic Pro, a digital audio workstation made to make music. But when I'm not making music, I make can't sing videos. This is where all of the magic happens. We start with importing the instrumental and the a cappella files onto the project. We then open Flex Pitch, a tool in Logic that allows you to adjust a waveform to your heart's content. Here we can adjust the pitch drift, the fine-tuning, the format, and even the volume of the particular sound. Here is the original waveform. Now we're going to make it sound like as if Rumi can't sing. First, we're going to adjust the fine-tuning of the pitch. We're going to be dragging this down as well as dragging this up. I can pretty much do anything at this point. I can just adjust and we will come up with something terrifying. Now, of course, adjusting the fine-tuning isn't enough. We have to make it a little more realistic by adjusting the pitch drift. All I gotta do is bring down or even bring up the pitch drift as demonstrated here. So we have to adjust a lot more than just one line. Of course, we can also make it go up. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe we can adjust this going down and elevate the natural pitch of the note. We should probably lift this up too. Of course, adjusting the natural pitch isn't the only thing that you're here for. Now we get to the voice cracks. The way that I do voice cracks is I duplicate the track, add something what we call a vocal transformer. This will allow us to adjust the pitch of the note without making it sound chipmunky or monstery, depending on how you adjust the tone. We're going to be taking a specific spot in the waveform to make sure it doesn't clip, to make the voice crack a lot more realistic. I'm going to try this area of the waveform. I'm going to cut it. Let's try using this area as the end of the crack. Obviously, we drag that down. Then I'm going to be using what we call a fade tool, in which it crossfades the volume of the two waveforms to make it sound a little bit more realistic. All we need to do now is add some final touches and we'll be good to go. All right, time to see what it sounds like. And that's how I make can't sing videos. If you made it this far, I would like to say thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment down below. If you're also curious on where I plan to take the channel after K-pop Demon Hunters, my next targets are Wicked and Epic the Musical. Stay tuned for that. I'm also planning to repost some of my older content, stuff from Steven Universe, Hamilton, and even Taylor Swift, as well as expanding the K-pop scene on my channel by ruining groups such as Twice and Blackpink, you name it. I'll probably ruin at least one song from any K-pop group that you could think of. If you're interested in that, go hit subscribe if you haven't already. Lastly, I would like to give a shout out to my main channel, John G Music. I post orchestral and cinematic covers of popular movie and TV soundtracks, including but not limited to Transformers, Marvel, DC, a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. The list goes on and on. I've worked with multiple content creators such as Michael Kovac, Tomoda Sauce, Jake Neutron, Milky Melodies, OG's Not Again, and the list goes on and on. So if you're interested in supporting my music, the link to my main channel will be in the description down below and at the end of this video. Alright, I don't have much else to say after that, so this is where I bounce. My name is John G, I hope you had a blast, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time.